Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Public Service Commission of South Carolina. Today is December 12th, 2024. It is approximately 2 p.m. We're here today for our commission business meeting. I am Vice Chair Williams. I am filling in for our chair, Chair Powers, who is on annual leave. Before we get started, let's have a brief moment of silence. Thank you. So today in the hearing room, we have Commissioners Thomas, Williams, and of course, Vice Chair Williams. And joining us telephonically, we have Commissioners Belzer and Caston. And as I said before, Chair Powers is on annual leave. Mr. Scarborough, would you please read the agenda, sir?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Vice Chair Williams and Commissioners. First order of business is to set the next regularly scheduled business meeting. Staff recommends that the next commission business meeting be set for Thursday, December 19th, 2024 at 2 o'clock p.m.
And it so shall be set.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Today we have 5 items on the utilities agenda and 6 items on the transportation agenda. Item number 1 on the utilities agenda is in docket number 2002-271G. This is a request to nullify the waiver entered into on October the 18th, 2002 by Amoresco Palmetto, LLC, SCE engineers, and the staff of the Public Service Commission.
Thank you, Mr. Scarborough. Commissioners, is there a motion?
Vice Chair Williams.
Commissioner Thomas, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you. I move that the Commission require Amoresco to provide a response to ORS's letter dated December the 6th, 2024, within 30 days of the Commission's directive. Amoresco or any party of record, including ORS, may request an evidentiary hearing before the Commission within 10 business days of their respective filing. So move.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, I'll move for a roll call vote, starting with Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Williams?
Aye.
Commissioner Belzer?
I vote aye.
Commissioner Caston?
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Items number 2 and number 3 have been deleted from the docket. So item number 4 appears in docket number, from our agenda. Item number 4 appears in docket number 2024-333E. This is a request from Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated for confidential treatment of Appendix C of the direct testimony and exhibits of Nathan V. Bass.
Commissioners, is there a motion?
Vice Chair Williams.
Commissioner Thomas, you have the floor, sir.
Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated, DESC, filed the pre-filed direct testimony of its witness in docket number 2024-333E as part of its application on December the 3rd, 2024. At that time, DESC advised the Commission that certain exhibits as part of the pre-filed direct testimony of Nathan V. Bass contain culturally sensitive and protected information in accordance with the South Carolina State Historic Preservation Office requirements. On Friday, December the 6th, 2024, DESC submitted both public and redacted versions of Exhibit A, which is a report entitled Transmission Line Siting and Environmental Report for the Ritter Yemassee 230 kV number 2 and associated facilities, or the report, and also identified as NVB-1 and the public and redacted versions of Appendix C to this report, which is identified as NVB-2. Pursuant to SC Code Annotated Regs 103-804 I move that the Commission find that the Appendix C of the report in Exhibit number NVB-1 and Exhibit number NVB-2, which is also referenced as Exhibit A in Mr. Bass's direct testimony, is culturally sensitive and protected information such that the disclosure of Appendix C from the report within the pre-filed direct testimony and exhibits of Mr. Bass is protected under the Freedom of Information Act, SC Code annotated Section 30-4-10 at sequence and 26 SC Code annotated regs 103-804-S1. I further move that the Commission grant the request for confidential treatment of Exhibit C of the report identified in the direct testimony and pre-filed exhibits NVB-1 and NBV-2 of Nathan V. Bass. Appendix C is marked as confidential and accordingly is protected from disclosure under the South Carolina Freedom of Information Act and other applicable provisions of law. Appendix C of the report shall be maintained as confidential until further order of the Commission. So moved.
Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we will move to a roll call vote, starting with Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams,
I vote aye.
Commissioner Belzer,
Aye.
Commissioner Caston,
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 5 appears in docket number 2023-371E. This item involves final disposition of this docket.
Commissioners, is there a motion?
Vice Chair Williams.
The all-star for this meeting, Commissioner Thomas.
I move that the Commission dismiss the complaint of Rosia M. Morgan versus Dominion Energy South Carolina Incorporated for failure to appear at the hearing and failure to prosecute the case. So moved.
Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion? Commissioner Williams? No?
No, just getting ready to vote.
So, having to do this for Commissioner Powers, I'm paying a little bit more attention to your microphone lights, and so almost playing whack-a-mole here on the screen in front of me. So you were the first to light up your mic, so sorry about that.
No problem.
I will say on this matter, I appreciate the staff and the parties being patient to give Ms. Morgan an opportunity to try to appear and access the commission and have her quote-unquote day in court. I think all parties worked very hard to address this issue, but ultimately it just didn't happen, and so I appreciate the patience for everyone involved. All right. If there are no other comments, we will vote, starting with Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Williams?
Aye.
Commissioner Belzer?
Aye.
Commissioner Caston?
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Vice Chairman, that completes the utilities agenda before the Commission. Moving on to the motor carrier agenda, in Part A, we have 2 applications for new Class C certificates, which we can address together. Item A1 is in docket number 2024-323T, which is the application of Shuttle Bus LLC for a Class C charter certificate. Item A2 appears in docket number 2024-325T. This is the application of the Miles Motorcade LLC for a Class C non-emergency certificate.
Commissioners, hearing the item, is there a motion?
Vice Chair Williams.
Commissioner Williams, you have the floor.
Thank you. I move that the Commission approve the applications for Class C certificates in items numbers A1 and A2 as listed by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued for the applications in the respective docket.
Thank you, Commissioner Williams. Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Williams's motion, is there any discussion? Seeing none, we'll vote, starting with Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Belzer.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
In Part B of the transportation agenda, we have 2 requests to cancel certificates. We can address these 2 items together as well. Item B1 is in dockets numbered 2023-126T and 2024-302T. This is a request from Nolan Corbett, doing business as Green Frog Cab Company, to cancel Class C taxi certificate number 9816. Item B2 appears in dockets number 2018-135T and 2024-302T, which is a request from Tarsha Anderson to cancel Class C taxi certificate number 9346.
Commissioners, hearing the items read by Mr. Scarborough, is there a motion?
Vice Chair Williams.
Commissioner Thomas, you have the floor, sir.
I move that the commission grant the request for cancellation of Class C certificates in item numbers B1 through B2 as listed by Mr. Scarborough. A directive order will be issued for cancellation request in the respective docket.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll move to a roll call vote, starting with Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Belzer.
Aye.
And Vice Chair Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
In Part C of the transportation agenda, we have two requests for extensions of time, which we will address separately. Item C1 is in docket number 2024-243T, which is a request from the Beast Excursions LLC, doing business as Hop On Adventures, for a 3-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations.
Commissioners, hearing the item read by Mr. Scarborough, is there a motion?
Vice Chair Williams.
Commissioner Thomas, you have the floor, sir.
I move that the commission grant the request of the Beast Excursions LLC, doing business as Hop On Adventures, for an extension of time until March the 2nd, 2025, to comply with commission rules and regulations.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Commissioners, hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, we will move to a roll call vote, starting with Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Commissioner Belzer.
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Item C2 is in docket number 2024-163T. This is a request from CTK Auto and Transportation LLC for a 9-month extension of time to comply with commission rules and regulations.
Commissioners, hearing the item read by Mr. Scarborough, is there a motion?
Vice Chair Williams.
Commissioner Thomas, you have the floor, sir.
I move that the commission grant the request of CTK Auto and Transportation LLC for an extension of time until June the 12th, 2025, to comply with commission rules and regulations. This additional extension of time represents 12 months from the date of Directive Order number 2024-374, granting the company's application for Class C non-emergency certificate. If the company fails to come into compliance with commission rules and regulations by June the 12th, 2025, no further extension will be granted. However, the company will not be precluded from filing a new application at that time.
Thank you, Commissioner Thomas. Commissioners, after hearing Commissioner Thomas's motion, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we will move to a roll call vote, starting with Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
I vote aye.
Commissioner Belzer.
Aye.
Commissioner Caston.
Aye.
Vice Chair Williams votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion carries.
Mr. Vice Chairman and Commissioners, this concludes all business noticed before the commission today.
Thank you, Mr. Scarborough. Thank you to our staff in the back and our staff that helped prepare for this meeting and all of us who tuned in virtually today. We will see you next week. This meeting is adjourned.